semen retention, and body gains. Don't forget grace and mercy, man. It's really the only reason why we alive right now because of God's grace and mercy. You know that we sin and we be doing things in the closet individually, especially when we was younger, things that we got away with, man, that we really deserve 20 lashes. If we was in Singapore, we'd get 20 lashes, bro. But God got grace, so he didn't kick our butt like that. He gave us another chance and another chance, and we might, you know what I'm saying, fell into a little hole, but we never fell into a deep ditch. We was always able to, lift our leg up and get up out that little hole and keep moving. God always reminded us that he was there through people. You hear me? Confirmation. He always reminded us that he was there. He have grace and mercy on us because he loved us and he had to, because he knew that we was going to be raised inside of a clone Tyrone type of program system. So you gotta have some, you know what I'm saying, some slack. Give them some slack. That's the grace. But here's the thing. The grace is running thin because we living on a new world, a new planet. Whether you like it or not, we is, man. The energy is different. An energy where God don't have to give us grace because we supposed to already be like the Christ. Why? Because he gave us all of the warnings. So God don't have to have grace. He could just be that almighty judging and creating God. No grace or nothing. And it won't be bad for us because we turning into him. So we wouldn't need grace. But the other people who's sinning every day, who's not repenting and stuff, it's going to get bad for them because it's no grace no more. So that means that the person who's real angry and going out there and looking for trouble, man, you finna find it. Man, we about to manifest everything that's in our hearts. And hopefully what's in your heart is mercy, peace, happiness, you know what I'm saying? Flowers, honey, stuff like that. Instead of worms, maggots, hate, envy, pain, because this is what you're about to manifest now. Like, since the eclipse, man, something changed. And God's grace is running very, very thin, like almost to none. You used to be able to sin in 1999 and didn't get your karma back to 2009. Now you sin at 9 o'clock, you can get your karma back at 9:09 o'clock. You hear what I'm saying? The grace is getting thin. Look, back in the Bible, people used to sin and die then. People, so a person to disrespect their parents and die then. These little boys caught this dude Baldy. I forgot what story that was, but the little boys, they caught the guy Baldy, and some bears came and ate him up. Man, the Bible is the best book, man. I don't see why people down the Bible. Hey, look, let me tell you something, right? This is a trip. This is a trip. So I'm talking to this one guy, right? And I just hit him with this. It was a little experiment that I did on him, just to prove how mighty the name Jesus is. Now listen, we was talking, and then I said, "Yeah, man, you heard about that guy who could become invisible, and he didn't have to eat for like a month and stuff, and he was healing all them people, and you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, nah, who is that? I believe it, but who is that? And then I was like, Jesus. And then he was like, oh man. And then I was like, it was all true and all good until I said Jesus. Man, I'm telling you, it's power in the name Jesus. But let me, okay, I'm gonna tell you about the power in the name Jesus. Then I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about, the grace, right? The reason that it's power in the name Jesus, even though the Most High can have like a lot of names, because my name is Wormwood, my name is Big D. You know, I got a lot of different names, and different people who know me call me by different names. Like my moms don't call me damn Wormwood. You hear what I'm saying? And the people in my professional life don't call me no damn Wormwood. So just like with Jesus, it's a lot of names, a lot of nicknames and different things. And let's say that Jesus is a nickname. Let's just say it's not the real name. They didn't create J's back then, and it's not the real name. The reason that it's power in the name Jesus is because we put power in the name Jesus. His name can be Boo Boo the Fool. If everybody since slavery and all that was saying, Jesus, Jesus, come help me, Jesus, Jesus, Boo Boo the Fool, come help me, Boo Boo the Fool, come help me, then the name Boo Boo the Fool will have power in it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. We charge up that name. And you know, Yahweh is the real name. But since we say Jesus, we charge that up so much that it became a magical word, just like we charged the word F you. Hey man, F you. We charged up F you so much that it triggers an anger energy up in us. You hear what I'm saying? If somebody look at you and be like, F you, or the word bitch, you hear me? You call a woman a bitch, she ain't gonna like want to kiss you. It did something inside of this person. So the same thing with the name Jesus, man. But back to the grace. I can make a whole video on that. Back to the grace, man. It's running thin. It's almost time, man. And once it's up, the righteous isn't gonna need it. Because why you need grace when you like God? You ain't gonna be hurting people or nothing. You won't need a lawyer or anything like that to plead your case. You hear what I'm saying? Wormwood, semen retention, and body gains. I ain't even write none of this video down, man. I'm about to get ready to take my butt to the gym, work out, drink some water, pray. Always pray, man. Remember, pray before you leave. Pray against the enemy in the Avenger spirit. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna eat and clean the castle, man. Because wherever I'm at, even if I'm in a damn hole, it's my castle. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Forgive your neighbors. Be cool, man, and get you some sleep. Wake up early. All that, man. I'm cramming all this up in because the famine of the word is next. The famine of the word is next, man. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about this in a little while. So I gotta cram it all in. Peace.